today. It looks a lot better for photography. Oh yeah. Groomsmen, come on down. Groomsmen, let's come on down, get you into position, get things started. We still have many seats to be filled.
It's going to be a bit full on in the eyes. I'm not very good without sunnies.
What's your opinion? How you going, bro? Good. Mate, do you want to leave sunnies? Yep. And maybe, do you want to throw them? I've got mine over the speaker under there. Yep. Do you want to maybe throw them? And any mobiles? Don't drop anything up. Just put them in your back pocket.
I gave mine to that.
Magic. Thanks, dude.
How you going? Me too.
Are you saying that? There is a ridiculously good-looking man right here that has a spare seat next to him. Single ladies, standing.
Single men?
Single men. Single men. Sorry, my apologies. I should have checked with you, sir. Single people. Anyone here single? Put your hand up. Let's get it over and done with now before the reception. Here we go. No secrets now. This will be a quicker reception connection. We do have one seat filled. It is on the aisle. We would love to fill it. So anyone single, want a break from your partner? Here we go. Yes, you will make the photos look fantastic. Thank you. Okay, so we're not too far off kicking off here with the celebrations. A couple of quick housekeeping items. Everyone could please remain seated, who are seated at the moment, during the bridal entrance. Anyone enjoying drinks, we can try and keep them fairly slow, rather than showing off that we might be having it at a brewery today. We want to make sure the drinks are down around the ankles if we can. And please switch off mobile phones as a preference. If you want to leave them on, aeroplane mode is the first preference. It does interfere quite a bit with some wireless equipment we're using here today. And unplugged, so please no photos or videos on your private devices. We have about 3,500 cameras going here today. We all get to enjoy those camera footage later on. And on that note, social etiquette, we all look pretty epic today, so let's put photos of ourselves on socials, but nothing of the bride and groom until they do so first. Let them choose their favourite photo to throw out there and tell the world that they're now married. There is a hashtag for today, Mr. and Mrs. Mulholland. So that's hashtag MRMRSMULHOLLAND. So tag all your photos so Kelly and Jade can enjoy them later tonight and over the weekend. We will be doing a big group photo directly behind where we're all standing and sitting right now, up in front of the manor. So hang around there, we'll head up and do some congratulations, and then we'll do a big group photo. Your MC for this evening is myself. My name's Mitch Sargent, the serving celebrant. I'll be hanging out here all night. So any questions, concerns, issues, someone you just want to come up and just have a bit of a gripe to, that this place is too beautiful, come see me. I usually throw MCs under the bus as being a dance partner to get the dance floor started, but I think there's lots of better looking lads here than me today, so maybe grab someone else before you come and grab myself. And that's about it. Straight after the ceremony, we will be having some garden games and some wonderful beverages over here in the grounds of the beautiful Valley Estate. So look for direction there. I think we're still waiting a little bit for our bridesmaids to be ready, and we'll get the ceremony underway shortly. Thank you very much. So, do you want something like that?
Where do you want me?
Yeah, sit right there, facing you. Perfect. So boys, it is 45 degrees, yeah, hand over hand.
So when you go, hold hands.
And then someone.
So ladies and gentlemen, we are now ready to welcome Kelly and her bridal party. Please remain seated as we mentioned, and you cast your eyes to the centre of the manor.
Wise
Welcome, everybody. Let's have a quick round of applause for our bride and our bridesmaids. Oh my word! So now the official welcome. We are all here to celebrate with Kelly and Jade on their very special day at a pretty magnificent location. And I don't think you get a better day than today. So it's really turned it on for you two. As I mentioned earlier, my name is Mitchell Sargent. I'm duly authorised as a Commonwealth marriage celebrant under Commonwealth law here in Australia. So we can do this all legal today, which is quite nice. So a quick tribute before we do get underway to all our friends and family that aren't with us here physically today, those that we're live streaming around the globe, thanks to the macro environment we find ourselves in. But there's also a few people that can't make us here physically at all, but we do wish to remember them, and their spirits are proudly watching over us on this very special day. Particularly Raymond, Kelly's pop, Penny, which is grandma, Jade's grandma, and Dan, Jade's cousin. So we'd like to remember, and I'm sure that they are partying and celebrating with us here today. So the first thing we'd like to do is ask a quick question of our parents here today. So Tracy, Sarah, Brett and Corey, would you like to please stand? So you've brought these two humans into the world, you've raised them and seen them grow into the unique individuals they are here today. So a quick question for you both, or for all four of you. Do you promise to support them as they go on this marriage journey together?
Yes, absolutely.
100%. That's brilliant. Always good to get a positive answer. Thank you very much. Please be seated. We'll now ask a similar question to everybody here today as well. We want to show Jade and Kelly just how much support they have going forward. They won't need it straight away. It's going to be an all-time party tonight. But during the ups and downs of life, kids may come along and all that kind of fun stuff. So if you would please like to make as much noise as is relevant to your level of support for these two, on the count of three, let's show them how loved and supported they are here today. So after three, 1, 2, 3. I think you've got no problems at all, you guys, going forward from today. Yeah. So after this official procedure today, basically your highs are now strengthened and your low points will now also be bolstered, which is pretty awesome. But voluntarily marriage, that's one of those big things we all like to ask. So have you two both come here voluntarily today to be joined in this union?
Yes.
Very quick yeses too. So thank you for the positive response. So I've been fortunate enough to be around quite a few couples in my travels, and I've found the common recurring outcome of the secret to a successful marriage is the answer is never to take each other for granted, and that if marriage is a job, it may well be the most important career move of our lives. But like with all big, beautiful creations, all the little things come together to create those magical outcomes. So in regards to marriage, those little things like it's never being too old to hold hands. It's remembering to say I love you at least once every day. It's never going to sleep angry. It's having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It's standing together, facing the world, forming a circle of love that gathers the whole family unit together. But it's also speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. But like with all relationships, sometimes we do have to just forgive and forget. There's those little things that all our partners do. So, Kelly, you might have to forgive and forget if Jade goes out with the boys for just a few, but rolls in at 3 a.m. again. And uniquely for the first time, I think, ever for me, I've had a groom who could literally not think of one thing that he has to forgive and forget his partner of. Not just him being gentlemanly, he literally slept on it last night, tried to come up with something, and considering the amount of time these two have been together and the years they've gone through, that's a pretty magical thing. So I think that's pretty commendable. A round of applause to these. Yeah, to Kelly, I suppose. Jay's got nothing to do with it. He's either lazy or just can't think of something. But So after today for you two, it's not only the official husband and wife title, but it's being that one human that you get to create epic memories with along the way. Be that shoulder to cry on as well through the not so fun days, but ultimately, when you're old and grey, being that one human to turn around and look back upon those memories and have a laugh over a glass of wine or three. So I've also asked our bride and groom 2 questions, a unique 2 questions. We'll get to learn a little bit more about them here today. I might just head off to the side, just in case they don't like the responses. They haven't heard each other's responses to these 2 questions until we all hear about them here today ourselves as well. So the first question I asked our bride and groom, what's the one thing your partner does that bugs you, but you secretly couldn't live without? Ladies first. So Kelly's response, when he makes me cranky out of sarcasm, but I love that he knows how to push my buttons. Oh, that's sweet. Jade's response, when she grabs my phone, wallet or keys when we're out and doesn't tell me, and hours later after we've left, I remember that I've left them behind, yet secretly she's got them in her handbag. But he really does love this because if she didn't do this, he would have lost his stuff 100 times over. The second question I asked our bride and groom, what was running through your mind when you first met your partner? And I asked them to be as honest as possible. And bear in mind, it was high school years, wasn't it? It was in the, yeah. So let's get ladies first again. Kelly's response when she first saw Jade was, ooh, he's going to be trouble. That's a pretty good response at first glance. That's pretty awesome. But Jade's response was a bit more physical, I suppose. Wow, what a blonde bombshell. Obviously they had great first impressions and it's been going ever since, which is magical. So Kelly and Jade, do you choose each other, even after what you've just heard there before, to be husband and wife, and will you share in your time and attention and value every day you have together?
Yes.
Will you talk, listen, trust and appreciate one another? Respect and cherish each other's individuality and bring happiness, strength and inspiration to your relationship?
Yes.
Will you support and comfort each other through life's journey? Will you appreciate the good times, but stand by, support and uplift one another through the difficult days?
Yes.
And lastly, will you work at your relationship, constantly helping each other to practice patience, compassion and generosity so your home may be filled with laughter, happiness and love?
Yes.
So should we get them legally married today? Ready to go? So the legal wording, here we go. I am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. Before you are joined in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of 2 people to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. So as with all good things in life, should we select who goes first for the vows with the rock, paper, scissors? 1 or 3?
3.
Gonna go best of 3?
No, just 1.
Best of 1. You call the first round.
Ready?
1, 2, 3. Ooh, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, winner. What would you like to do? He goes first?
He's going first.
Okay, there you go. You lost, it's fair.
It's fair.
Do you want this or do you want your notes?
I'll take that.
Your turn. So just with the yellow part at the end, that's the legal part. Cool.
That's not mine. That's definitely, that was Kelly's.
All right.
Kelly, I vow to always love you and never deceive you, to protect you and never abandon you. Promise to care for you in times of need and to always patiently listen to you. I vow to always cry with you, laugh with you, and live life to the absolute fullest with you. I vow to be your lifelong, joyful companion and best friend, and to love you always with all my heart, and one day be a loving father to our children. I'm still in complete awe that I'm marrying you here today, and I would not think of anyone more beautiful, smart, and generous to do life with. I've never been so sure about anything in my life. I love you. I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Jade Corey Fitzwilliam Mulholland, take thee, Kelly Nicole Gooch, to be my lawful wedded wife.
Thanks, mate. That's the legal stuff. Just make sure you're on your toes there. I just assumed she'd lose. I don't know why. I'll put her first. I'll take your flowers for you.
Thank you.
There you go. I'm going to take the iPad. And you're over 2 pages and read the yellow part at the end.
Jade, you showed me what love really is. You have supported me always and guided me in everything I do. You are my soulmate and the biggest love in my life. I promise to always share your burdens and be your biggest support. I promise to always care for you when you're sick or injured. And I promise to be the best wife to our children. Our journey has only just begun. And so far, the times I've spent with you have been the most radiant in my life. I am so blessed to continue on in this life with you by my side and to continue our adventures and expand our family. I love you so much and I can't wait to call you my husband. I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Kelly Nicole Gooch, take thee, Jade Corey Fitzwilliam Mulholland, to be my lawful wedded husband.
Nailed it. Hold on if you want to step your I'd now like to invite Jessie to bring the wedding rings forward. You got them, mate?
Please.
Never left them behind. Why?
Both in there? Yeah, they're both in there. Careful one.
You're pretty sure. So let's see if Jade can redeem himself here. We'll have another round of rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first. And Kelly can call it this time.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, one each. Excellent. What would you like to do, first or second?
First.
You go first. Excellent. Would you like to take Kelly's ring over there? Slide it half along her ring finger, and then you just repeat after me. When life throws you a curveball,
When life throws you a curveball,
or a set of waves
or a set of waves
come out of nowhere by surprise,
come out of nowhere out of surprise,
look upon this ring,
look upon this ring
and remember,
we're taking on the world
with the power of two,
with the power of two,
not one.
not one.
So this magical ring
will help you smash
that obstacle
and
be searching for the next challenge.
That's it.
You'd like to take Jade's ring out of there.
Thank you.
Jesse. Slide half on your ring finger.
Whilst wearing this ring,
you were taking a part of me.
you are taking a part of me. With you, wherever you go. Just to remind you that I'm always with you in support. When things don't go to plan. But no need to remind you. During the fun times, I will be right there by your side.
So if you guys would like to look down upon the precious gift your partner has just gifted to you. These hands bound together give you the strength to face all life's challenges and overcome anything the world may ask you to endure. I'm taking half a step back and you take half a step forward. Got to think of the photos. So these hands bound together will give you the strength to face all life's challenges and overcome anything the world may ask you to endure. These are also the hands that, even when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for you and giving you that same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. Maybe a tap on the shoulder if you've been a bit cheeky, or a tap on the bum to remind you you're still their number one. But ladies and gentlemen, Kelly and Jade have come together today, made their promises and exchanged their precious gift to one another. It's my absolute pleasure to now announce you to husband and wife. Jade, you may now kiss your bride. So, ladies and gentlemen, to make it official, we do just need to quickly sign the marriage register. So if Tracy and Sarah would like to join us at the signing table, we'll quickly do the legal paperwork. We'll put a little bit more music on and we'll rejoin you to get the party right underway. Won't be long.
Need us to move a little more?
You should be fine, mate. Yep. Oops.
Some people live for power. Some people live just to play the game. Some people think that the physical things define what's within. I've been there before, but that life's a bore, so full of the superficial. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you. Some people search for fountains, promises forever young. Some people need 3,000 roses, and that's the only way you prove that you love them. Hand me the world on a silver platter, and what good would it be with no one to share, with no one who truly cares for me? Some people want it all, I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you. I can hear her heartbeat miles. Yellow hair runs open every time she smiles. And when I come to her, that's where I belong. Yet I run into her like a river song. She gave me love, 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 crazy. She gave me love, 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 crazy. She got a fine sense of humor when I'm feeling low. Yeah, when I come to her, when the sun goes down, take away my trouble, take away my grief, take away my heartache, and I like a thief. She gave me love, 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 crazy. She gave me love, 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 crazy. Yeah, I need her in the daytime. Yeah, I need her in the night. Yeah, I wanna throw my arms around her kiss and hug her, kiss and hug her tight.
We got as much time as you want to do that.
Yeah, when
You look perfect.
So don't forget as well, just hold off until I give you the green light.
Okay.
So hold off until I give you the green light to rock and roll out. Yep. So if you guys want to stand arm and facing the group. So that now makes it official. Does it feel official? Kind of fun. So for you to enjoy the many roads you get to travel together, no matter what twists and turns life decide to throw at you, always remember the journey is the destination. So have a cracking time on this adventure together. I'm going to walk over the side here so I can get out of the road, the celebratory arms being thrown up. So ladies and gentlemen, let's make a whole bunch of noise as I introduce for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Fitzwilliam Mulholland. Are you ready, guys? Go for it. When you're ready, go for it. Head for it, big boy.